Hello. Hello. Here we are. We're so back. Nothing saved from the last time. But we didn't get that far. So it's fine. I think I basically just did a little bit of... I did this panel. And then a little bit of another one. So... that is a-okay with me. There we go. Okay. Wait. That is not the right place. Right. I remember what I'm doing. I didn't touch this in a week, so we'll see how this goes. I haven't drawn in a week, and I'm already going into some sick line art, so... No, I think that it wouldn't... It would sort of end more right here. I don't think it would really touch this guy. Oh, nope. Nope. Like this. Better, 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 better. And then this I got rid of last time. Nope. Fuck. Hold on. Nope. Yikes. Hold on. Nope. Nope. Hold on. We're so close. Nope. It's okay. Oh? Okay. Hi, Matt. Me when I draw. Yes, the robo. Waiting for the train. It's morning where you are, right? Good morning. Oh, wrong. There we go. Good morning. We did lose this little bit of progress, but pretty easy to go back and work on a little bit. Is this? Yeah, that is good. This is like here, so we've got to make this a bit lower. Here we go. See, look at that. And we've basically done... Here. And then let me... Hey, let's save. Because last time I didn't, the power went out. It was actually so... Oh my gosh. Wait, it's not working. The chat thing is... It worked last time, and now it's not working this time. Am I not connected? Oh my gosh. Why am I not connected? It like, it makes me log in every single time. Oh my fucking god. crazy. I can't... Well, it doesn't have anything... Okay. Why the heck... I didn't change anything. I didn't do anything different. I don't know why my chat overlay isn't working today. What did I do differently last week? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Everything's the same. Everything's the same. Everything's connected. That's so weird. Anyway. Maybe next time it'll work. Maybe next time I'll get it to work. Okay, I'm also going to have a I just want to make a normal layer and put it like over top. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Sometimes you need to rotate the boy. Just rotate this bad boy. Okay, we're locked in today. Look at that. Where's it? There it is. There we go. Okay, now back over here. There we go. Rotate again. Oh, we need to... Eyebrows? Angry eyebrows. Oops. Okay. Nope. Not what we want for this nose. We want something. No. Oh, the FNAF 2 movie? I haven't seen the FNAF 2 movie. I saw, you know, like the trailer and stuff and the clips. I actually haven't been watching too many movies or TV shows recently because I've been so locked in. I've written a lot for my comic this month, so I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, I saw the trailer and it looked like, oh my gosh, wait, the chatbot is working now. Oh my gosh. What? I think I just wasn't logged in. Maybe I have to log into StreamerBot every single time I open it. That's crazy. Anyway, I haven't seen it, but I need to. Where can I put this chat? Because not only do you have a chatbot on screen, but I have a chatbot for myself to read chat. And I need to figure out where to put it. That would make sense for me. I think right there is fine. Yeah, okay. I'm still figuring out my setup. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, that's cool. I know that a lot of people, I mean, I liked seeing the first one just because it was like a fun movie experience. Like it was, you know, like there's parts of it that are dumb, of course, but like with sort of FNAF, you can't really take it too seriously. So I had fun at the movie theater when I watched the first one, definitely. Maybe I need to ask my friends if they want to go see the second one. Where am I going? Rotating. I'm rotating. Oh yeah? Oh, that's super fun. Like, was there legitimate, like, his, like, real life notes and stuff? Okay, hold on. maybe one day I'll make it so that the hair aren't just black silhouette blobs, but today is not that day. Oh, more like how he writes stories and scripts. That's pretty cool. I love seeing that stuff. I know that when I was reading Warbreaker, one of Brandon Sanderson's book, you can actually, well, you can download the PDF for free on his website. And then he also, I'm deleting this. He also has, like all of the versions of the book on his website. I have no idea how he like got that like approved or whatever, but you can literally see the first draft, the second draft, the third draft. I think there's like 4 or 5 drafts, and then he also is like, here's the like first publication edition, and then here's like the tour publication edition, and then here's this anniversary publication edition. And then you can actually go into, he's like, here's a Word document that literally has, it does the thing where it takes the first draft and the last final draft that was published, and it like compares them, so it like crosses out things that he took out, and then it adds like the final draft stuff, and that's crazy to see. And I'm like, dang, I've got a lot of I've got a lot of work to do, because as I've been writing my comic too, there's so many different things. I'm like, oh, I need to add this for this to make sense, and oh, I need to, you know, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is almost too much. I know it'll never be, you know, Brandon Sanderson level, but I still want it to be decent at the very least. But yeah, I love seeing how people write or what their creative process is, and I feel like that makes the end result, to me at least, more, not more valuable, but like it gives it more context that I can appreciate. This hair doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, she'll get her chin back soon. Her jawline I've made all messed up. Oh, nope. Okay, that gives it a little bit more character. Hold on, let me go back to... This was on paper, but just comparing this. I love the texture of real paper. Oh. Rip. I see the cheekbones. I've missed the cheekbones. That's what I've done. It's like this. And this one's kind of hidden, but... That's fine. Actually, can we? Oh, it's not flipping. What is the short key if it's not flipping? Oh. It's supposed to flip. Well. What is it? This way? Wait. Nope, that's not it. Hold on. Hold on. Edit. Wait, is that on it? Is it horizontal? Flip horizontal. Edit. Oh, that looks fine. Her face looks fine. It's a little bit too big for the shoulders that I've sketched out for her, but I can fix that right now. Oops. First, we're gonna save, and we're gonna drink some water. Dang, I need more water. I'll get some in a minute. I love this drawing that I did of her. I don't know how I fucking did it. I look at that drawing and I'm like, I have no idea how I drew that. It was so long ago, too. Okay, I see what I did, is that I didn't really give her shoulders, like, on her outfit. I think that... I think that sort of works a lot better, so you can just sort of see where... Because they're pretty big sleeves, so if you can just tell people, this is where the shoulders kind of sit. I wonder if there's... if I can look at some of these brushes and see... I'm getting distracted. Maybe so. Oh, this is kind of close, actually. That's actually kind of close. Should we switch what we're inking with mid-page? Hold on. Let me look at this one. Just make it really small. That one's pretty decent too. Which one do you think looks more like this guy? This guy? Or, so what is it? The Sludger is what this one's called. And then the other one was called, was it this one? No. It was the Outliner. I think I answered my own question. It was the Sludger. Yeah. Should I redo? Well, at the very least. At the very least. I'm gonna see how this looks, and then we'll go from there. I think if I just... Honestly, that looks so much more interesting. Hey, you know what? We're just gonna start using a different brush mid-page, and it's gonna look fine, and people aren't really gonna notice anyway. So. Once again. Once a freaking again. oh look, and this person was made, hey, this account was made 4 days ago. So obviously they're a real person. Boop. Actually, we're gonna do that. Hmm. Are very serious and intimidating. A little bean here. I'm speeding through this one. For real. Look at that. We're only 43 minutes in. And I'm just freaking going. And hey, I made a decision to change brushes, and then I just went with it, because that's what you do. You just say, you know what? Sometimes you've got to switch it up. There she is. Oh, her eye is like, when I redrew her eye, it kind of got very fucked up. So we're just gonna, oh yeah, it's so fucked up. Hold on. So we're just gonna I have, actually for this story specifically, so what I've done for names is, right, I have like a theme. Me drawing hands. Her eyes ended up looking so fucked up, and they still kind of do, but they're better now. But so for this specifically, because I do have trouble naming stuff a lot, I had like a theme for the names, right? They're all like named after plants or flowers. So I ended up getting like a really big list of, here actually I'll show you. I ended up getting a really big list of just plants names, either like the like Latin scientific name or the like colloquial name, and I just compiled them, and for some of them they're like meanings, so you can see here I just have a bunch of names of different things. Some of them sound, you know, like more like, you know, Heather's a common sort of English name, and then like Clover isn't like, you know, super common but still okay. And then if someone's name is like Dandelion, like you could probably shorten it to Dan, which is also a common name. But then, you know, other names like Larkspur or like or like, I don't know, like Maple, Virgil, Hazel, Holly, Hyacinth, Iris. Did I say Iris already? Yeah, but I just had a big list of names that I'm like, fuck, I need a name for this person. And then I just go through this list and I'm like, Deceitful Charms. That might be good for this character. So it always helps if you have a theme or motif and you're like, I'm gonna name all of these people after animals, and then just looking up a bunch of weird animal names. Then you can do that. Or like looking up the names of different things in different languages. Like, what is it? Darth Vader is like father in German or something. So yeah, stuff like that. But I think Poppy I decided the name of early on, and then I think the sort of naming after flowers, I'm not sure which came first actually. They sort of happened at the same time, I think. Okay. This is sort of like an awkward crop for her, but that's fine. It's something like that. I think I have the opposite problem with Dahlia and Morty, is that I give Morty a really big forehead and then I give Dahlia like a really, really small forehead. I don't know why. That just sort of happens. Maybe it's because of the way that I make like their individual like hairlines. Like she doesn't have any bangs, so then they just sort of, the hairline sort of ends up like right here. Well, for Morty, this part of her bangs ends up like being over here for some reason. I don't know why I do that. Kanye West. Kanye West, such a... I don't know too much about him, but what I do know about him, he's a very strange individual. Hey, I actually think that looks pretty okay. What did I do over here? They look very different. But that's okay. I actually kind of like this better. Is he? I don't know too much about his music. I don't really listen to it. An artist that I really like is Ethel Cain. I think she's pretty neat. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know, hey, I mean, even, you know, in published comic books I've read, you know, from panel to panel, page to page, you know, drawings can look different. You know, and that's okay. That's the beauty of it. I do love it when, instead of giving them the, you know, same outfit every day, cartoons or manga give them a bunch of different outfits and hairstyles. I really like that. I think it's really neat. Things like Sailor Moon did that. Gosh, I should watch Sailor Moon again. Okay, this actually kind of looks fucked up, so we're just gonna redo this. An album with no swears. Okay, how does 3D shape work? How does 3D shape work? This is how it works. This is a 3D shape, and that's how it works. And then this is shaded, and then this is shaded. And then we bring the eraser in. Here. There we go. Yeah, the artist that I really like too, Ethel Cain, her first album was called Preacher's Daughter, and boy oh boy was it about the church and different things that the church has gotten up to. Michael Jackson encouraged Kanye to sing. That sounds like something that shouldn't be true. Oh, I missed this one. Why do I give my OC sibling a raccoon features while my OC is a wolf? To differentiate between your characters, and it's fun. For funsies. Lift Yourself, goofy but very catchy. Yeah, I've heard a few of his songs before. I don't know if I've heard that one before. Hold on, let me make sure. No, this doesn't have to have the thing in it. This can just be right here, and then this is where her I'm so locked in, dude. You have no idea how locked in I am. Look at that. Oh. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go get some more water. Mechs infiltrating a base. That sounds cool. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back. Okay. We're hydrated. And we're back. Hold on. First, we're gonna save. Look at that. 2 panels. And they don't look too bad. This actually looks kind of weird because it looks like it's a continuation of her. So we're just gonna there we go. That looks a little bit better. I think maybe like... Oh god. That's not what I wanted to do. Like that? Something like that. Something like that. Okay, we're gonna stop messing with this panel. This panel's done. Save. It's not quite right. Nope, that looks weird. 2, 3, that's better. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. No, that looks weird too. Hold on, it was like boom, boom, boom. That's better. Boom, boom, boom. That's better. Like Thomas the Tank Engine? Are you talking about Thomas the Tank Engine? I actually think this face turned out pretty nice. Yes. Yeah. Isn't the actual, like, story of Thomas the Tank Engine similar to, like, a lot of the Hans Christian Andersen stuff, like, really fucked up? Yeah, that is true. And then he goes and makes something that has kind of fucked up stuff going on, which kind of tracks. But that is very funny. No, I've not heard about a new Animal Farm movie. I have not heard about that. How is it gonna be like Lion King-esque CGI or what's gonna go on there? Hold on. How? Wait. So how? Okay, so I've never really, you know, read Animal Farm. I know, you know, like most classics, I know sort of the broad strokes about what it's about. How could they remove the farmer? That doesn't make any sense. What? But it's like a kind of fucked up what? Then just make another Zootopia. Don't. What are you? What is happening? They can't just buy the rights to something and then make a completely different movie. What do you mean? It just doesn't make sense. How can you make Animal Farm and remove the farmer? What is it going to be about? Just woodland animals? But it's called Animal Farm. What the heck? It doesn't make sense. Why would they do that? Well, that explains why I haven't heard about it then. If it's that bad. It's crazy how, like, right, they want to appeal to, they want as many people to watch it as possible, I guess. They want to appeal to a larger audience, right? But then they take out all of the stuff that makes it, like, good to try and make it relatable, and then by doing that it's just so boring that nobody relates to it. And then they just screw themselves over in the process. 'Cause they're dumb. It's on YouTube? No, we can't. Okay, I think that she actually turned out pretty dang good. Okay, and then we save. Wait. Oh, hold on. Oh, they're all one thing. We're totally gonna get most of the line art done tonight. Oh, I see. I thought you were saying the whole thing's on YouTube. I'm like, ooh. Okay. My friends are yapping. So if, hold on, you said that the farmer isn't in it, and the dictatorial pig is some goofy dude, then how can the ending be the same? How much do I know about Animal Farm? I know the very broad strokes, but if they took out some of the core components like that, I don't understand how the ending can be the same. Like it. How long is it? Actually, it's only 92 pages. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, that's kind of crazy though. I mean, I guess the ending could like sort of be the same, but it like wouldn't have the same impact if there's not the farmer. I don't know. Like, will it be like a sequel where it's like the pigs are the dictators, and then I don't know, the goats overthrow them, and then the goats become the dictators, and then that's it, and then it's actually a sequel. But it's essentially the same thing, because history's a circle and whatever. But this fucking... It's funny how getting a new pen will sort of just completely loosen you up and change the vibe, kind of what you're doing. This is too close for comfort. Tangent line galore. It's still kind of close, but that's the best I can do, I think, with that. Oh, that ears. Why do I always go for big ears? I don't know why. I don't know why I do that. What's up with that? What does that say about me? Like, psychologically? I don't know. Made the chin kind of fucky-wucky. Oh, I think I can, like, this can start, like, over here, I think. Alright, I also wanted this to be here. Love making things go out of bounds, even though it makes it more difficult for myself. This is actually such a nice textured brush for this. Look at that. Now I just need to get her actual braids in order. I'm sorry, what? That can't be real. Why would they do that? Did they think because it has animals in it, it has to be made into a children's movie? Because I can assure you that is not the case with the fucking Animal Farm. They did not have to. They could have made it into a movie for sure, but they didn't have to make it into a children's movie. God, that's so dumb. Whoever's idea that was. I mean, it could have been good. Like, there's fucking Chicken Run. That's a fucked up movie, but it's also considered a children's movie. So, like, they could have, and it, like, you know, it's a metaphor, of course, for sort of similar wartime conditions like Animal Farm is. Wait, the other version is the CIA version? Wait, I didn't know that it was wait, there's a CIA version of Animal Farm. Why do you, oh wait, I'm still on this fucking layer. I'm on the wrong layer. Hold on. Why the CIA okay, hot take. The CIA should be doing CIA things and not making and producing an Animal Farm movie. That's crazy. I think I'm too sleepy to learn about that fact. Why do you know that? That's crazy. Wait, like TLC, like the freaking like Toddlers and Tiaras and the Hoarders show and like that TLC? Like the, is that the same Why? Why? That's the amount of things that are owned by other things is staggering to me. Well, I mean, it would make sense if like Discover or fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson's show were like owned or funded by NASA. That would make sense to me. Like nature documentaries. Right, they do stuff about like astronomy and how like the tides affect nature and shit. Well, Disney owns literally everything. So, hold on, I fucked this up, I think. I'm going to go back up here and then do like this. And then I think Okay, save. Oh my gosh. That makes sense. They, you know, that's similar realm, but something about TLC and NASA just seems so on a different planet. No pun intended. Like, I feel like whenever I watch TLC as a youth, which I actually did many times, I lost brain cells. Why am I so sleepy? It's not that late. Yeah. But it is also like one of those things where things, that's like a thing where it's like someone can own like a company that makes pencils, but then also like TV dinners or like chocolate or like something weird like that, where it's like, that doesn't make sense. But it happens more than you think. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, because that's that's a wild leap from sort of one consumer market to the next. Like that. Blah. Yeah. That's true, you know, you gotta branch out, do different hobbies. Oh yeah, they probably did some wild stuff. Really? Hey, if we're not drawing for a while, this isn't bad. And now I'm just imagining a Nintendo-themed love hotel. That's so funny. Oh, that sounds... Hey, that sounds fucking awesome, actually. That sounds like such a specific Venn diagram of like niche interest that a select people are going crazy. I mean, I think there's probably a lot of SZA fans who are also Gundam fans. That seems like a pretty big Venn diagram to me. Crazier words have never been spoken. Nope. Yeah, I don't go on social media too often except to see like specific people that I know do stuff. Like, I only look at the people that I'm like subscribed to or that I follow usually. Anything other than that, I don't really trust those videos at all. I mean, I'll watch them, I'll scroll a little bit, but don't trust anything. But yeah, I haven't been seeing any new fun memes lately because of that. What did this do? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Blocking my view. There we go. Okay. I have to say, I hate to say it, but my, like, thumb joint's starting to hurt a little bit. Oh wait, I see where I fucked up here, I think. No, I didn't. That's fine. I actually fucked it up here. That makes sense. That makes sense. Those are intense. I mean, like, at the time especially, those Transformers were like, state of the art. They were crazy. Wait, that's not how that works. There we go. Our angry bean. Ah. Oh, sorry, I banged my Stanley cup on the table. I haven't really perused, I mean, surprising about me and myself, I haven't really perused JoJo's. Let me look up. Oh, little sailor boy. Look at him go. Little sailor boy with green lipstick. Green matte liquid lipstick. How cute. It's like how Griffin McElroy did his little sailor outfit for the year. Last year. No, it wasn't last year. It was a couple years ago. He do love fashion. Yeah, there are some professions that sort of happened to, and then because of how influential whatever it was, so I got distracted. But yeah, because it was seen, you know, it's like, oh, it's not the most sought after job in the world, but then, you know, or looked down on, but then because the people who did it, you know, their stories touched so many lives that people now look up to them. I mean, I think some real peak animation usually has to do with crazy perspective angles and then like camera movement. So like something is so magical to me about seeing the camera angle movements in animation and like seeing like if lighting changes, like how that looks, and then incorporating like lighting changing plus a camera movement plus a character moving all at the same time is magic to me. I have no idea how they do it. Impact frames are cool, but you know, if they can be pretty, I mean, simple depending on what the impact frame is of. Does it? I think I would have to look at them side by side to sort of compare them, but I will take your word for it. Okay, I think this might be where I call it because my hand is kind of hurting, but we've made so much freaking progress today. And there was no power outage. Nothing died. The chat bot works. Actually, before we go, I want to see if I can change the style in the chat bot, because the thing that I got it from like says that you can change the style, but every time I try it like won't connect. Okay, people who hate on old anime don't know what they're talking about, because that shit's also kind of peak. Old anime, also because old anime, like, they actually drew women good. There's a lot of new anime that draw women in a very specific way, where they're childlike faces and childlike bodies, or childlike faces with very big boobs, and that's sort of the two types of women that they have. But in older animation, like 80s and 90s anime, they actually looked like adult women. Yes, I sell animation so good. Okay, let me see if I can paste in your... Okay, hold on. I'm going to see... I'm so sorry, I tapped my mic. Yeah, those proportions are... Okay, let me see. Bubble color. Chat bubbles. Yes. Bubble color. Make the bubble color white. And then the background. Background opacity. Okay. Well, wait, it's actually doing something. Did I fuck it up? Did I completely fuck it up? I might have. Okay, hold on. I think I did fuck it up. Hold on, I'm gonna type something in the chat to see if it works. Oh wait, oh my gosh, it did work, okay. Does that look good? I don't think that even looks good. But it works. So there's that. Maybe I want it to be... Hold on, what are the hex codes of the colors that I use in this shit? I don't want to try Canva Business. Okay, I've gotten a hex code. Now we go back. It didn't. No, wait, go back. Hold on. Copy. It's not letting me paste it. And then what's this blue called? Give me the hex code. Thank you. And then zero. No, it's a 0. There we go. copy, and then we paste this. Take this. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. Let me see if it'll also display you. Twitch. It does. Look at that. The colors match. Hell yeah. Okay. I think that's all I wanted to do today. Anyway, we worked on this. Here's how it turned out. So far, at least. We just have these bottom 3 panels to do. Which, I think that next time we can do the bottom 3 panels and the shading. And then we'll be on to the next page. Yeah. How exciting. I have also been writing a lot for the comic. I'm on the last chapter now for the first draft. And there's still a lot of stuff that I need to go back and change too. So I've been doing that, and I'm hoping to make a video on me writing in February, once I'm done with the sort of writing challenge stuff that I've been doing. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a lovely day, lovely week. Yeah. Bye-bye, Matt. Thanks for hanging out with me. And thank you to the people who may or may not watch the VOD of this. And I once again hit my table with my hand. Okay. I have work tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to bed. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's turn this thing off.